Hi guys, so today we're gonna dive into my Amazon favorites of 2022. I went back and looked at my order history and I got out my little notebook and started writing down as I was scrolling, finding what things that I just loved the most out of what I bought from Amazon. And I just found myself writing and writing and writing. So I think I have about 35 items that I ordered from Amazon that are my absolute favorites, and it's a huge variety, between skincare, hair care, home decor, home appliances, to shoes, lamps. There's just so much in this list, so it's a huge range. And I'm also gonna link everything down below. These are my favorites, and with that said, every item I'm gonna list today, I would recommend 10 out of 10. And if you love Amazon as much as I do, this is definitely a video you might want to just save in case you ever need to come back and look at the list again. I personally love watching Amazon favorites. That's how I find a lot of my stuff as well, from seeing what other people find, because Amazon's kind of like the abyss. It's fun. Sometimes I will just go in and not really have anything in mind. I just kind of want to see what's out there. But most of the time, I find these things from other people that have found it. So if this video can be helpful to you, that's really why I want to put it up, because I love these kinds of videos too. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm just going to go off of what I wrote, so it might kind of be back and forth. I'm not going to necessarily categorize everything in this video. So with that said, number one on my list is my coffee machine. I absolutely love my coffee machine. It's a 2-in-1, so it's a carafe and it's one of those single pods that you can put in there as well, which is really nice. I lately have preferred my coffee the more traditional way with the carafe, but I think it's also really nice to have the pods in case I ever want to make hot chocolate. I love this coffee machine so much that if it were to break or anything were to happen to it, I would just reorder the same one again. Then item number 2 is going to be my water filter. This is more of a recent 2022 purchase towards the end of the year, but I love this water filter. It's like a reverse osmosis. I think it's a 5-stage filter. And when moving to Florida, and this is something that I just noticed living from Texas to Florida, you're just gonna have water coming from different places. And whenever I would even vacation in Florida, the first thing I noticed straight out, going to the vacation rental, is running the water and just smack with the smell of chlorine. And it's just wildly intense for me. So when I moved into this house, I knew I was gonna need some type of filtering system. It's probably one of the most expensive appliances that I've purchased in 2022, but when we're talking about water, it paid for itself in my opinion in the first week. That's just how I feel about that. All right, item number 3 is L-glutamine. This is a supplement for your stomach, and it just helps with a lot of gut. I think it helps with the gut lining and repair. And from my personal experience, I think it's been one of the biggest lifesavers in what has changed my stomach. So if you're new and you just happen to scroll to this video because it's Amazon favorites, I've had stomach issues since I was a child, and I've gone through it all. I've gone through just the constant stomach pains, the bloating, being diagnosed with IBS, having H. pylori, and then later on having my appendix taken out, and my stomach just wreaking havoc. It just felt like I was allergic to food, and just anything and everything, sometimes even including water, it felt like. And L-glutamine, I have never been average, normal. My stomach, it's blown my mind, and I contribute a huge amount to L-glutamine. There's other factors that I attribute to that as well, like my stress levels, but I will continue to take L-glutamine, love it personally. Number 4 is gonna be Beacon Glue. So a lot of you guys know that one, for a while there, I talked about this like 2 years ago. I've been on the hunt for some type of hobby. I'm very much a homebody. I love that. I have gone out, I have traveled, I've done those things, and I just really prefer the homebody lifestyle. Like, I can't get enough of it personally. But I realized I really needed some type of hobby, and I stumbled upon Junk Journal. It's like my love and it's my passion. But man, Beacon Glue, I know I'm talking about glue, but it's top notch. Like, you want a junk journal, you get yourself this glue, and I promise you it's gonna make the difference. All right, number 5 is also more of a recent purchase, and it is a jewelry box. It's gold, it's beautiful. I've really went through a lot of my jewelry a couple months ago and decided to condense and really start focusing on keeping what I knew I was going to reach for. And even things that I hadn't reached for yet, I thought that if I condensed it into this jewelry box, that it would prompt me to wear more things. And so far I have. Like, I'm pulling from more of my little bracelets, so it's beautiful. It just has like a gorgeous vintage look to it. So love this jewelry box, 10 out of 10. Number 6, they're actually right here, are my plaid boots, and I love these. I've only had them for a short while, but the reason why I wanted to put them already on a favorites is it might sound bizarre, but I like how tall the back is. There's just something comforting about support that kind of goes past your ankle in terms of like a house slipper or house shoe. I just really love it. And because it's got such a great, like, sturdy, sole, I also just like slip these on and take Loki for a walk. So I already love these. 10 out of 10. Number 7, speaking of dogs, is going to be my seat covers for my car, dog cover. Loki, my dog, who's over here sleeping, y'all, it's the cutest damn thing ever, the way that he loves getting in the CAR. I mean, I've already said it, but I just can't say CARIDE, because then I gotta leave. Like, he hears it and I have to go take him for one. But he lives for this. But those claws, and I've got leather bucket seats, and it's my dream car, so I just want to keep it really nice. So I invested in these car cover seats, and they're pretty good. Yeah, I would definitely say 9.5 out of 10, probably 10 out of 10. The only thing I noticed is that they sometimes ride up, like when Loki's kind of moving around, but that's my fault because I just need to like tighten the strap. So really 10 out of 10, honestly. Number 8 and number 9 are both for my hair care. So I just feel like I really needed to focus on it, so I bought rosemary hair oil and jojoba oils. The rosemary is for my scalp. The jojoba and the argan oil as well are for the ends, and I've just been trying to stimulate more hair growth, really taking care of the scalp, and just trying to take care of my hair as best as I can. So I've been using these for a couple months now, and I really love them. All right, number 10 is actually right, where is it? Number 10 is somewhere, here it is. It's pretty silly, but it is this calculator for my office. We are in my office right now, so you can just kind of see my color palette, creams, neutrals. So when I was doing my whole office, I knew that I wanted to have like a calculator that I thought fit into the whole vibe, and I'm a calculator junkie. Like, I will whip this out on the daily. I don't know why I always need a calculator, but I'm always plugging in numbers for something. And I just love using a calculator for that. I would rather use a calculator than my calculator on my phone. There's something about the keys that ridiculous, but I love it. And this is just such a cute one. They have other colors as well, but I went for white, and that leads me to the other office items as well. So I have like this white mat here on my desk. I've really loved this. It actually eliminated my need for a mouse. So it just kind of keeps everything a little bit more clutter-free, and it protects my desk from scratches, so I love that. And then I have this like glass riser that my Mac is on, and it just, yeah, it also creates kind of like a shelving space if I need it, and it's really pretty. It just kind of like blends in with everything. Item number 12 or 13 at this point, I'm really not keeping up with these numbers, but it kind of goes a little bit with my office desk, but I have to say that out of all the furniture I've ever put together, I was the most frustrated with this set. But the reason why it's on my favorites list is because I think that if a professional had put it together, it would just have been easily 10 out of 10. But again, the reason why it's on my favorites is because it is the most beautiful oak ever. But to be fair, I don't have my desk on this list because I've really messed up my drawers. Like, y'all don't want to see it. I don't know what happened. I put a lot of furniture together. My subscribers who watch me all the time know this. So there was just something different about this particular maker, because most furniture places where you have to put furniture yourself, it seems like they're all kind of doing it the same way, kind of like IKEA style, which is really nice because when you put furniture together, you kind of know what to expect. But this desk was very different, how they did like the drawers, and I noticed it kind of falls apart a little bit. But what's on my favorites list, again, is not so much the desk, but it's my nightstands in my bedroom. But they match this desk, they go with this desk, and as a matter of fact, it's actually office furniture. It's a filing cabinet, but I just built it to be nightstands for my bedroom. And just the pure look of them alone, I love. I love the size of them. I love how they're just a little bit oversized. I was kind of tired of a smaller nightstand. I just wanted more. I just wanted it to be bigger. I just thought that it needed to be proportionate to my room because my room's pretty large, and they really make the rooms. The next item is going to be Loki's light up LED color. And Loki, again, is my dog, and I named him after the villain in the Avengers, although Loki's like, he's good, but he's bad. But originally he was a villain, and you know, Loki's color is green. So when I bought him this LED color set, I bought it in green, but they do come in multiple colors, and it's super cute, and it's great for like a nighttime walk. That's when I actually use it. I never use this color any other time unless it's nighttime, just so that you can easily see the dog. Next up is just going to be a wax melt warmer, but it's a plug-in. So I have this plugged into the entryway of my home. I've always had wax melts, but I've never had a plug-in of that. And I'm really trying to go more towards healthier stuff, so like a soy-based wax melt, things like that don't throw too many chemicals. And I have definitely preferred more of a wax melt sometimes over a candle. And I just love this little plug-in. Like you walk into the house and I have it right there in the entryway, and it just sets a beautiful aroma. Next up are my topiaries. Again, these are another big ticket price item, but worth every penny. There's just something about how gorgeous these topiaries are, and I've put them in my back patio, and it really makes the whole space look so nice and luxe almost. Like they're absolutely amazing. This next item, I don't even know if it's available. Last time I checked, because I tried to buy it again, it was definitely a repeat that I wanted to keep doing. But they are just these envelopes, but they have like a big window. And I use them for crafting and junk journaling. So if you've watched my lives where we junk journaled for Christmas, we did a lot of shaker cards, and I used one of these envelopes, and I just love it. I'm a huge Ralph Lauren fan. Like, that is my preferred designer of choice. So I found these gorgeous Ralph Lauren mules from Amazon, and they're like my favorites, so I can't believe I found them on Amazon. The next item is my noise machine. So I'm the type of person where I have to sleep with noise, like, so this little machine is really cute. I love the look of it. It looks chic and it gives a lot of different sounds that you can go through, like oceans, nighttime, forest, crickets, that kind of thing. They even do just like white noise kind of stuff as well. I put it on a rain and thunderstorm sound, but yeah, got that. The next item is going to be athletic wear. So I saw this girl on TikTok and she wore this gorgeous skirt actually, with a sports bra set, and I was just like, oh my god, I just know that's gotta be somebody expensive. And it turns out it was on Amazon, and it shook me, and I bought it in 3 different colors. I bought it in brown, in white, and in black, and I love it. It's so cute. The other thing that I really like about this set is how high-waisted the bottoms are. The next item is another great Amazon find, and they are the lamps in my bedroom. They're just stunning, and they just look like they came from some expensive high-end furniture store, I don't know, in like New York or something. They're just gorgeous, and I found them on Amazon. Next up are going to be the curtains throughout my house. Like, I love all of them. They're all definitely on my list. I wrote my bedroom curtains. They're my absolute favorite. They're just rich and luxurious. They're white and they're just velvet, and they really make all the difference in a room. So sometimes just think about your material, because it can change everything. Whether you want something more light and airy, kind of like what I have in my office, and then I have something like darker and richer green for my dining room. All of them are from Amazon. And then in my living room, I have 100% linen curtains. I wanted it to be really nice and airy, but not see-through. I didn't want them to have a heavy material factor, because I knew that I wanted, you know, my space to just kind of be more light, I guess, if that makes sense. You know, a hat is gonna be in here. I pretty much at this point buy all of my hats from Amazon. Actually, when I started getting into all of my hats, I was actually buying them from eBay, but now I tend to always buy all of my hats from Amazon. And the one that I have on my list is my black Nike hats, one of my newest ones, and I really love it. I love how, and I'm a hat person, so all the details matters to me, but I love how it doesn't have like the traditional white Nike check in the center. It's kind of like off to the side, and it's not just the check, it says Nike as well. And I just really like it. It's just a good hat for me. More into athletic stuff, I put these pink shorts that I bought from Amazon and some gray shorts. Now, I have a lot of athletic stuff that I've bought from Amazon and I love it all, but the reason why these specifically are making this list is because, one, I usually don't wear pink. I am a very neutral black and white, navy green, like brown, that's it. So the pink shorts just made it because they are so cute and I love them. Then gray. Gray is also another color that I don't know why, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it in the house. I don't like it as a wall color. I think this wall color is like called Gray Anew from Sherwin-Williams, even though it looks more like khaki, but I just don't like gray. But I love these damn gray shorts. Next up is going to be the blush that you guys have probably seen me talk about. It's in a lot of my Amazon hauls or anytime I talk about Amazon, so you're not surprised that it's gonna make it in today's video. I discovered it in 2022 when I watched Hailey Bieber do a tutorial on TikTok where she used this exact like balm. So it's technically a balm, and I'm not actually wearing it for today. I'm wearing more of a powder blush right now, but it is my favorite. It's just, ugh, and it smells freaking divine. I wish I could eat it, but don't eat it. And yeah, I put it all over my cheeks. I even use it as lipstick, and it's absolutely amazing, and it comes in a lot of other colors. All right, the next item, yeah, I'm definitely bouncing around because when I was writing this list, I was going through the order of like what I saw on the screen. But let's take it back to outside, and it's gonna be my patio furniture. That whole furniture set is from Amazon. It was like a 5-piece or 6-piece set, and I absolutely love it. I have to say I'm kind of surprised that I got such a good piece of furniture from Amazon. One thing that I feel like I've noticed buying furniture is that sometimes it tends to just be on a smaller scale, and no, this is good. This is really good, top-notch furniture. The couch is deep. And that was the other thing. I just feel like sometimes they make the cushions like this wide, but it's like nice and deep. You can sit back, pull your legs up. Love it. 10 out of 10. All right, the next item is going to be my printer. Now this, is anyone else into just scrapbooking and junk journaling and planners, and you watch people on YouTube and they use a printer and the images come out crystal, and you're just like, how? Or is it just me? Because I've literally bought sometimes the exact same printer that somebody's using. I'm like, why am I not seeing that on my end? What, like, what? But I have to say, if you're kind of in the same pocket, I did a lot of research and I got this Epson. I don't even know what it is. I'm throwing up little video clips for you guys. But this printer has not let me down. And the best part of this printer is the ink. The way they've done this ink is that it just lasts, you guys. And let me tell you, I've printed and printed and printed color, tons of stuff, and the ink levels aren't even at half. The next item is another workout set, and it is tie-dye. I remember when I bought this, I thought it was the cutest thing, and I actually got it because I saw someone, or maybe it was like a Pinterest picture, I don't remember what it was entirely, but the girl had on like some type of printed sports bra and biker shorts. But then what she did was she pulled like terry cloth shorts over it, and it just looked so cute, like something solid color, like white or black. So I took to Amazon to like recreate this outfit, and I decided to go with this tie-dye set. I thought it was really cute, and if you watch my vlogs, I think I wore it around in my vlogs too. It's just a little bit colder now, but yeah, so I just wear this little 2-piece set, and then I'll throw on some like shorts over it, some like bigger shorts. This next item, there's gonna be no clip because rest in peace. But they are my black slides. Let me tell you, I loved them to pieces. At the time, I was really kind of getting into preparing for our family vacation, and I wanted to have this like chic all black moment. I wanted black everything. I got black luggage, if you guys remember, which honestly those could make my favorites too, even though I didn't write the luggage here, but the luggage from Amazon, 10 out of 10, and it came with a bunch of luggages in it for a really great price, so I'll link mine down below. Then I also bought like a book sleeve to take my books, black. I bought that black bag, the beach bag and all that stuff, and then I bought these black slides specifically and then Loki'd it. So I have to reorder them. I just haven't yet. I died a little when he did that, so there's that. All right, this says 2-piece black set. What am I talking about? Because that's pretty vague. Oh, I wrote shrink next to it. I was like, what am I talking about? Because I knew that if I wrote 2-piece black set, I wouldn't know what I was talking about. And I wrote the word shrink next to it. That's also another story. Yeah. So Micah, my daughter, threw the set into the dryer and it shrunk. And now I can't wear it. I mean, it literally, like, it was like a little crop top with the shorts, and you might not know what I'm talking about if you watch my vlogs, but I loved this little set, and it comes in so many colors too, which I love. I'm gonna of course reorder the black, but yeah, so then the crop top went from here to here. All right, I guess we're just getting really ridiculous with these now, because the next item I wrote on this list, it just says M&Ms. I really don't know why I'm outing myself like this, but here we go. I have an obsession with the M&M chocolate bars. And back home when I lived in Texas, I would go to the grocery store and I would go get myself a bar. Like whenever I would go to the grocery store, I would also include this bar. It is so good. I don't know if anyone really knows how good this is, but it's the regular M&Ms. They also make it in a peanut version as well. But when I moved here, come on Florida, there's not the M&M bars. So I got desperate. And I ordered it from Amazon, and I ordered it in bulk. Yeah, I think I don't even know how many bars, and I don't even know what I spent. Actually, let me look this up. Let me just type in M&Ms, and then Amazon's just gonna know. Wait. Let me just type in chocolate. Here it is. Pack of 12. That was all I got. A pack of 12, and I spent $44. Let's get out the calculator. See, I told you, I'm always using this calculator. Okay, $44.91 divided by 12. That's $3.74 per bar. The other thing is that I ate all 12 bars within, I think, like 6 days. All right, the next item, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull it out right now, save myself filming the clip of this. But it is this little wallet. So if you watch all of my Amazon stuff, you'll remember this, and I'm still going strong with this. I love this little thing. I mean, I'm sure one day I'll probably switch to something else, but like, what if I don't? That might not surprise me either, because I just absolutely love it. And it keeps all of my cards in here, my license in here. I can even keep some cash in here as well. And it's butter soft. This next item, honestly, I saw, I think probably like on TikTok, and I was like, I gotta give this a try. It was a TikTok made me do it, and it is the Chom Chom roller. If you have pets, you probably either one, know what I'm talking about, or two, you own it. And as much hair as I've dealt with you know, Loxy and stuff, and then Loki having the black hair. Loxy was gray, Loki's black. And I've tried several different methods. A lot of you probably remember all the different types of vacuum cleaners, and they all work for sure. But the Chom Chom roller, the reason why it made the favorites is because it's so simple and fast. Now, I do sometimes get winded because you're having to roll really fast, and the reason for that is because the way this roller works is based off of static electricity, and that's how it pulls the dog hair. I watched the whole video on the guy who created it, and so you have to go fast. It's not like a slow roller process, like because you're wanting to create static electricity. That's what's going to pull the hair off. So I do get winded, I do work up a sweat, but it is the fastest. It's faster than the vacuuming, and it is less work essentially, and I feel like I've tried it all. So Chom Chom roller for the win. The next item I'm actually looking at right now, and as I was going through my 2022 list, I can't believe that I bought it in 2022. So it was definitely in the beginning of 2022, and it was when I was redecorating at my last house, and I was doing that dining area, but I turned it into a library. So I ended up buying this piece. You guys are seeing it here on the clip now. It has a fireplace built into it. It's an electrical faux fireplace. It actually does put off heat, so it has heat settings and it works, and it's amazing for that. And it also has the shelving. It's super cute. I love this piece so much. Like, and when I moved into this house, I panicked because I was just like, where am I gonna put this? Like, I love this. It has to go somewhere, but it just wasn't fitting anywhere. And then I was just like, oh my God, my office. And it's been in here ever since, and it's like the perfect thing. It's so cozy, and every single morning, despite being summer or whatnot, I turn that little fireplace on. Now I don't turn the heat on specifically, but I have the look of the fire. I could probably in reality keep going on and on and on with this list. Like for example, these white shelves, also from Amazon, and they're perfect for exactly what I wanted, and I found them on Amazon. Like they had to be a certain height, a certain width, so that they could all fit and kind of look like a custom piece. But yeah, there's just so much. I am gonna end this on a book. So I bought this from Amazon. I also downloaded it on Kindle because I was waiting for this to come in the mail, and I love this book. It's so good. It's like a hockey book, and I'll link it down below, but there's so many other books too. Like I actually have a brand new set of books that you guys have not seen me talk about yet. Let me just grab them. They're all right here, but these were 2023 purchases. So but yeah, that's it. That's gonna be my Amazon favorites of 2022. I will link everything that I can down below for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.